Okay, so this is the Scrap Parts Go-Kart 1.0. This is what I built last year in 2.5 days for the camp out. So there's a gas pedal. It's just run on a cable. It's a motor. It doesn't work very good. Like, it works, but the carb's a piece of shit, so the engine doesn't really rev up or down. You just push the gas to go. Then the brake obviously needs to be cleaned up a bit. And then there's a clutch pedal too for the clutch setup. I'll show you that after. It pivots still like the tractor used to that I use the front end from. Steering, I had to put the handlebars backwards because otherwise they'd be up in your chest when you're cramped all up sitting on it. It's got a flat tire, of course. So the front end of this is part of a snowblower. Some pieces of piping and whatever. Some main iron for the frame, the tractor seat. Even left the springs on it, but this pulley will grab your shirt and it rubs on the back of there sometimes. It's no biggie, it works. So then you can see where the cables go through for the clutch, and then the one for the brake, and then I just use a sled brake, pocket bike disc brake. It actually works really well. So that's like the best functioning part, and I didn't have it done, and I added on that last piece at the last second, like right before my ride came to pick me up. But it works awesome. The tires lock up and it slides around and whatever. Anyways, the engine is just a piece of a mount bolted on there. And then, so from the axle down there, the sprocket, there's idler sprocket up here. And then the jack shaft with the brake on it. And then a pulley. And then there's a tensioner pulley, which seems to be pretty tight right now. Whatever, I might need to change a cable or whatever too, I don't know. I hope I don't. I should be able to fix it up though. It's not too bad looking. But anyways, and all it does is there's a big ass spring on it down there, so when you let go of the pedal, it pulls down on the belt and away you go. So when you push the pedal in, it lifts this up, takes tension off the belt, and the engine can idle. And it actually works not really great, but okay, it does the job. It just smokes the belt a lot on the pulley and stuff. But it's geared too high, so what I gotta do, and that's the problem with it mostly, it's really fast and has no power. You start going up a hill and it would slow down and almost stop. But anyways, so what I'm gonna do is put a bigger sprocket, I think, on the axle, and then fix the carb problem and see how it goes then. Get some air in these tires. Yeah, otherwise, it does the job. The steering's just a couple modified tie rods from the lawn tractor also, and then a modified steering post from a sled that I chopped in half, welded back together with the piece inside. So the new mods are going to be, oh wait, this piece down here is cracked. The same on this side, if you can see that. Both of them are cracked because there's like 200-pound guys riding this thing, and seriously, it's like, I don't even think it's 4 feet long, and it's probably about 2 feet wide. But anyways, so what I'm going to do is hack these out of here, because that's just a conduit, super light, and you can bend it easy by hand. But I thought it might work good enough, but it doesn't. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them off of there and make stronger pieces to go down. And I'm also going to brace from this thing, probably. I might go back on an angle. I might just go from side to side. It's not too bad, like, it's pretty solid. But just so it's a bit tougher, because there's some big guys riding this thing sometimes, like 200 pounds plus, so is what it is. Yeah, but anyways, so that's where it's at for now. And there'll be a 2.0 version shortly once I get that all worked out and hopefully have it working like a normal go-kart would.